A very pleasant good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to the People's Forum of In the Streets with Big Stone. Toots Hibbert laid to rest. And what a magnificent send-off. First of all, before I get into the story, I want to big up the Honorable Babsy Grange. I want to big up the Prime Minister of Jamaica for doing the right thing, for stepping in, for intervening and make sure we put the icon away in the style that was just fitting for a king. Honorable Babsy Grange, I salute you again, Mom. Please, you're doing a remarkable job and continue to keep up the good work. This review. A king can be honored in his own country. That is the sentiment expressed by music insider Demario McDowell, who was among the small gathering at the National Heroes Park in Kingston on Sunday morning as music icon Toots Hibbert was finally laid to rest. For McDowell, the fact that Hibbert was ultimately able to be interred in the section of the National Park preserved for a cultural icon was a fitting tribute to the life of a man who he described as a friend, a mentor, and great musical ambassador. This is telling time for all of us. The activities inside the park was absolutely fitting for a man of his stature. The tributes paid to him and Reverend Al Miller's message were on point and spoke to the nature of the man. Just to see him buried in Heroes Park shows that one can be honored in their own country, McDowell told the Jamaica Observer. From a personal perspective, McDowell noted that he had a long association with the late musical icon, who is credited with naming the genre of reggae music, following the 1968 release of his song, Do the Reggae. My association with him goes back over 30 years. It started with my association with the promotion of events such as Sting, Dennis Brown and Friends, and Hot Shots. Whenever we met up, it was always a good vibration. He was like a big brother, offering that voice of encouragement. You need to continue with the singing, he would tell me, McDowell said. The last time I saw him was in March, just before the lockdown. We had a great conversation in the parking lot up in Manor Park Plaza. We had a great conversation about so many things. Little did I know it would have been the last time I was seeing him. I feel the loss deeply. Toots was a man for the music. Every form of the music mattered to him. He wanted Jamaican music to win. He was always on the road promoting Jamaica and the music. He was a winner man for the music. Sunday interment follows an aborted burial at the Dovecot Memorial Park in St. Catherine on October 15th. After the burial order, a legal document required before a body can be interred could not be produced by the family. An act of God, an act of the Almighty, an act that brought the country together. Even though we were not at the National Park, fantastic work that Babsy Grange and her team put in from the viewing to the funeral is on par excellence. It is a beautiful gesture for me to have covered that event and to really see how they put the Godfather to rest. Ladies and gentlemen, I am so elated that we can now take a walk, jump across the road, a hop, skip and a jump, and we're at National Heroes Park, where we can see the final resting place of our icon. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Babsy Grange did a remarkable job. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank each and every one of you for being a faithful follower. I want to big up Sharika Hines. Big up yourself, Sharika Hines. I want to big up Sammy's Gourmet Treats. I want to big up Jacqueline Welch. I want to big up Sharon Bernard. And I want to big up my friend S. Rance from England. Thank you all for watching my page and watching my videos, and I can't forget Yasin Quran. Yes, you Yasin. He's always there making sure that my videos are on par. Robert McLean. Pick up yourself, Robert. Thank you all for watching my videos and helping to make my channel grow at the speed now that my channel is growing. I've worked long and hard to serve my people, to serve my country, and this is the least that I can do, is to use this powerful voice that the Almighty has given me to be the voice of our people. Thank you very much for watching.